everybody. Happy Tuesday. I cannot believe it is almost the end of July. Actually, it is the end of July. I can't believe it's going to go into August. And today is very, very hot. I went out this morning. It was already 90 degrees and I came back from the store sweating. So please, guys, stay hydrated. Drink water. Even if you don't think you're thirsty, still do it. It's good for you. Your body's mostly made out of water. So please hydrate. Now, if you don't like regular water, you could do what I do and you could flavor it with a little lemon, a little cucumber, stuff like that. But again, just drink water, keep hydrated, keep on top of it, and stay away from the sun if you can, and stay indoors in AC if possible. All right, guys. All right. So today I have a really, really cool game. I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. I'm gonna still do riddles, but I thought I would do half and half. So what I'm gonna call this is a word ladder. And I know it doesn't really make any sense right now, but I got my piece of paper, and as you can see, there's a ladder. So along our ladder, this is the top and this is the bottom, and this is the word we're gonna end up with if we do all of our word clues correctly. So what I did was, on the back of my paper, I already did everything, and I wrote my little answer key on the back. But on the front, it is unwritten, and we are going to fill this out as we go along. So for example, for the first word, our clue is little. So this is a synonym. A synonym is a same meaning, but a different word. So for example, another word for little is what? Not tall, but the opposite. I gave you guys a second to think about it. I'll write it out, and you guys will know if you're correct or not. Okay. So again, the opposite of tall is what? It rhymes with tall, actually. It's my son. He's short, so he's got big and yeah. Oh yes, by the way, he is at his grandma's house. He slept over. He will be back later. So if you guys miss him, you'll just have to wait for next week. I know he's very cute and all. Sometimes he's a little distracting though. All right, so sometimes having him not around is actually a good thing, but I'm glad he's having fun and all that. All right, so another word for little is small, S-M-A-L-L. So that means if we change a letter and we remove the S, we get the answer to our next rung over here. So what is that place that people like to go shopping at? Roosevelt Field is one. The Source is another. If you take the S off small, you get what? Right, we get a mall. And I know these have kind of fallen out of fashion, so I'm curious if you guys still shop at a mall. I don't think I've been to one in quite a long time. All right, so we're going to take a letter of the word mall and change it, and then you get this word. It is a machine that grinds pepper. It's called a pepper what? It rhymes with bill, but it starts with an M. I'll write the answer down, see if you guys can get it. Yep. A machine that grinds pepper is called a pepper mill. See? So, if we remove one letter or change one letter of the word mill, we get this other word that means sick. So take the M away from mill and you got this word that means you're sick. Hopefully you guys are not. I hope you guys are staying safe out there, but I'm very what? Write it down. See, it's cool, right? It's called a word ladder. I like this. This is interesting and it's fun. It's different, and it's the first time I'm doing it. So if you guys like it, let me know. We could do more. If you don't like it, also let me know. I could change it up. I do take requests. All right, so we got ill. So the next rung is two letters. Give blank to me. Somebody who really, really wanted some, so bad. Give blank to me. two letters. One starts with the I. What's the other one? Yep. Give it to me. So that's our clue. So then we got our last rung on the bottom. It is the past tense of light. Like if you're going to light a match. It's also kind of like a slang word. Right now, when something's really cool or on fleek, you might say it's what? I know you guys might not get that one. That's why I'm saying the past tense of light is what? You blanket. If we add an L to it, we get that. It. See? And then that at the end of our letter is the word little. Pretty cool, right? I like this. It's like a progressive word game. All right, let's see. We got this one. All right. So we got to figure out this. No, that rung had, that letter had 6 rungs on it. This has 10, which means it has 4 more clues and words than the other paper did. So, what do we have to do every day? Or some of us have to do it. We have to go to what? Or if you're doing a really good job and you're part of a team, you might say good blank team. Starts with a W. Or if you know Hamilton and the Schuyler sisters, you know what Peggy and all them, they sing Peggy, Eliza, and Angelica. But if you don't know what Hamilton is, that's okay. So what do people get up to go to every day to make money? Yep, they go to work. So if we change one letter, so we're going to change the K. If we change one letter of this word, we get a different word. Something that is really, something gets blank out when it has been used often. So what would that be? It starts with a W. If you wear a lot of your same pants over and over again, or same it is blank out. Yep. It gets worn out. So then, if we change that, this also might happen to your clothes. Or you could do this to a piece of paper. Not tear, but what? What's the past tense? If we take the W here and we replace it with a T, we get this word. I'll write it out for you. T. Yep, it's another word for ripped. Starts with a T. It rhymes with worn. It is torn. And then, if we take away one letter of the word torn, we get this word, which means 2,000 pounds. 2,000 pounds weighs a what? Or you might say this to somebody if they're like, if your kid is little, I'm sure you guys all had this when you guys had kids. When they were little, they're like, Mommy, Daddy, please pick me up. And you go, no, I can't, because you weigh a 3-letter word. If you take the R away from torn, you get this other word. It means 2,000 pounds. Yep, 2,000 pounds weighs a ton. And then, if you take the word ton and we add 2 letters, we have to do what? We have to pay a what when we go over a bridge? So to the T. So if you go to Verrazano, if you go across any kind of bridge, you usually have to get a You have to pay the blank. Or something wears down on you. You're like, oh, this is taking a huge... Yep, a huge toll. And then if we take one letter, we take the O and change it to an A, we get this word, which means not short. The opposite of short is what? Something that I know some of you guys are. I wish I could be very blank. Or models have to be very... Yeah. They had to be very tall. And then if we take this L and we change it to an E, we get this word, which is another word for a story. Or if somebody's telling you something and you might not quite believe what they're saying, maybe they're embellishing it or exaggerating it, you're saying, oh, you're telling a tall blank. What is that word? Yep, a tale. So then to get or bring something, if we change that L to a K, we get this word. When you give something to something, you're supposed to blank. Or hey, blank this, it's for you. So to the T, it rhymes with rake, but with a T instead of R. Yep, take it. Then, this is another word for a domesticated animal. How do I say this? How do I give this away? Not give this away, but like give you guys a clue. You might have to blank a wild animal or a wild lion. The circus people do this so that their animals are well trained. They have to do what? Or if your hair is out of control, right, you might brush it to what? So to the T. T-A. Kind of rhymes with rain, but it starts with a T. Or lame. It rhymes with lame. There you go. It rhymes with lame and starts with a T. Yeah. A non-wild animal. So my bunnies, they're not wild. They've been domesticated. They are what? They are tame. And then... Oh, wait. Did I miss one? Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. And then food that comes from animals. So a hamburger is a big piece of what? Or steak. I don't eat this because I'm a vegetarian. So what is steak? What is a hamburger? What is pork? They are types of... Yeah, starts with the M. Rhymes with feet. Yup. It's a type of meat. So then, we are on the last rung over here. So we take meat and we scramble it up. And we get the word team. Isn't that cool? I like these. These are fun. All right. Let's see. Got one more this, and then I'm gonna start doing the riddles for the last 15 minutes. All right. Here's our clue. It falls from the sky and makes you wet. What is it? What's that phenomenon? You might have to bring an umbrella because it's going to... Yep, starts with the R. Yeah, it is going to rain. That's the lovely stuff that falls from the sky. Although, you know, I guess ice and snow also falls from the sky. But if you gotta take an umbrella out, yeah, you don't want to get wet. It's because of rain. So, if we take rain and you remove one letter, you get this word. It's kind of like a song, but some people like to do this for fun. They go really, really fast and blank in a race. Or what's the past tense? You what? Not run, but yep, starts with an R. I don't do that for fun, no offense. It's not fun for me, but it is fun for other people. I know people who love to do these. They love to run in races. But it already happened, so what do? They blank. Yep. They ran. So, if we add a letter to the word ran, we get this word, which is part of a wheat. But you might know it better as what? That there's a cereal. Raisin blank. It's like the wheat of, like a wheat flake almost. So it's the B. It's very, very, very healthy, and it's full of fiber for you guys. So we take ran and we add a B to it. We get the word bran. But if we change a letter to Bran, we get this word. What is short for Bradley? What do we call people? If their name is Bradley and they're like, no, I don't want to be called Bradley. I want to be called what? The short form. Actually, I've never met anybody named Bradley. Have you guys? That's not a very common name, I don't think. But yes. So if somebody says, I don't want you to call me Bradley, call me by this, Brad. And then if we take away a letter, we get this word. You're not good, you're what? What is the opposite of good? What do we say to children? They're going to get cold for Christmas if they're, if they are bad. And if we take the word bad and we add a letter to it, we get this animal, or what we use to play baseball with. You have your ball and your what? Yeah. Play baseball with a ball and a bat. And if we change bat, one letter in the word bat, we get this. It means to gamble. You might place a what? Maybe you like to play with the ponies, or I don't know, maybe you like to go to a casino and gamble a little bit. So you might have to place a blank. Or I blank, you won't do this. That's another common thing people might say to each other. Yes, you might go to casino because you want to place a bet. And if we add one letter, we get this word, which is something that you use to hold up your pants. Or if you act badly, your parents might threaten you with it. So you gotta watch out. You gotta behave. But what do we wear on our pants to make sure that they don't fall down? It's a leather strap. It goes through loops. It's up to the B. You can also use it to discipline people if you want, but I don't think that's really common anymore. Yep, you get the word belt. And then maybe you might ring something like this. If you're sick and you want somebody's attention, you might ring a little what? Or after each period at school, the what rang. So to the B, it's 4 letters. Back in the 70s, you guys probably used to wear these. They were blank bottoms. They had a little curve at the ankle, and they used to flare out. So what is that called? Or there's this famous thing in what is it, Pennsylvania? The Liberty blank. It's got a crack in it. Yep, it is a bell. And if something is healthy, somebody's healthy, you might say they're doing very what? So to the W. Or B blank. That's a common saying. Or it's another word for like, kind of like a fountain. Kids like to throw dimes in it, nickels, whatever, coins, and make a wish. We call that a wishing blank. You guys can figure it out. That'd be awesome. Yes. A wishing well. And then if you take the L off, you get this word right here, W-E. What is that word? Yep, we get the word we, and then at the bottom of our letter, we have the word wet. So look, isn't this cool? You get to see how the words progress. Add a letter, take a letter, change a letter. This is pretty cool, right? All right, let's see what we got. Hold on. Now I think I got some riddles for you guys for the last half of the segment. All right, so I'm gonna read off a riddle. They might rhyme, they might not, and I'm gonna give you clues to the answer, and then you're gonna have to guess what it is. So, I come in many colors, some are blue and white. While some people annoy me, I am not much for the fight. I live where people rarely tread, but you will find me close to bed. What am I? So this is an ocean animal. It can be blue. You might see them in aquariums, or they could be black and white like Shamu. He was a type of what? He was very famous in SeaWorld. He was a huge animal that lived in the ocean. So what's that animal? Starts with a W. It's also kind of like a homonym for another word, like another word for crying. It's under the W though. Like if you're really crying hard or intensely, you might be what? So what's that animal? I wonder if there's small versions of it. I know there's a type of shark named after this animal. So to the WH. Let's see if we can get it. A blank. Oh, I got a good one. Here's a good one. A blank of a tail. So what rhymes with tail? But it starts with a W and it's an animal. Yep, it is a whale. All right. I am one of many. You forget I'm here, but I'm just below. Without me, you'd surely topple. Go ahead. What am I? So we got 10 fingers. Well, some of us do. I guess some of us don't. 10 fingers, and then what do we have on our feet? We got what? What do we call that? Fingers and... for that song, head, shoulders, knees, and blank. That is our clue. Yep, toes. All right. I have 4 wings, but cannot fly. I never laugh and never cry. On the same spot, I'm always found. Tolling away with little sound. What am I? So the Netherlands are famous for these. Think of a giant fan, but it's on a stick, and it goes around and around and around in a circle, and it's powered by the wind. So that is the first part. It is a wind what? Blank. I don't think we really have these in the US so much, but I'm sure they exist somewhere. Blank, wind, what? Yep, a windmill. Okay. I am a king that speaks for my country. Speaks. That's gonna be our clue. At birth, I'm protected by no one. As I grow, my father gives me 2 soldiers to protect me. As I matured, many more are given to me. At my full age, my father gives me 32 white soldiers to guard me and protect me. What am I? So what do we speak with? Or if you can't remember something, you might say, it is on the tip of my body part. What's this body part right here? Yep, the tip of my tongue. Okay, ooh. Sometimes I am light, Sometimes I am dark. What am I? This is a food that people like to eat. It comes from different countries. Hershey is a big manufacturer of this. What do we like to give out on Valentine's Day? That's the better question. Right? What do we give to each other for Valentine's Day? It's actually really good. This is my favorite food combination. Peanut butter and blank. Yep. Chocolate. Although to be fair, there are different kinds of chocolate, right? There's light chocolate, dark chocolate, milk chocolate, and some other stuff. They all come in like different percentages. Alright. 2 bodies with the ribs exposed. What am I? So if we have to get something that's very, very high, you might have to climb a what? So it's vertical, it goes this way, and then it's got little teeny steps in between. So let's say you got to clean out your gutters. Obviously you can't reach the roof. So you might take a what and climb up on it. Yep. A ladder. Alright. I have no brain, but I'm still smarter than the average human. What am I? So when I was a kid, we had to do math problems. And we weren't allowed to use these until at least like middle school. So it's this C, and accountants might use it too in order to keep tabs on debits and credits and money. So if you need to know what, like, I don't know, 18 times 4 is, and you don't know off the top of your head, you might use a what? Yeah, you might have to use a calculator. Ooh. I am not alive, but I grow. I don't have lungs, but I need air. What am I? So if you're camping and you need to heat food, you might take some wood, a match, and light a what? There's also a song. Come on, baby, light my blank. Yep, that one is fire. I go around all the places, cities, towns, and villages, but never come inside. What am I? So if you or me right here, you're looking out the window, what do I see? I see what? What do we call that pavement over there? Or if somebody needs directions to your house, you might say, I need your address. What blank do you live on? And that is our clue. What blank do we live on, or I live on, or you live on? Yep, the answer to that is a street. All right. I have no life, but I can die. What am I? So if you have electronics, you know, I know when I was a kid, all my toys required these. You just have to put them in. Or if you need a flashlight or something else, you might say, oh, I need 2 AAA or 2 AA what? So to the B. Your car also needs one, guys. This happened to me. It died and then I had to get a new one because it wouldn't start. No fun when that happens. So what do I need? Or what is this? This is a, yeah, a battery. Okay. Ooh. Poke your fingers in my eyes and I will open my jaws. Linen, cloth, quills, or paper. My greedy lust devours them all. What am I? Alright. You might have to use this to cut. Whether it's fabric, it could be paper, It could be pretty much anything, I guess. It comes in a pair, and you will tell children not to run with them because they can get hurt. So what might I, if I need to cut this up, I'm going to use a pair of what? Start with the S. Up a pair of scissors. And guys, scissors do need to be sharpened every so often. So please take it. There are like dedicated places where you can go to get them sharpened. I know sewing scissors do need to be sharpened every so often. I actually have a scissor sharpener. It's pretty cool, but kind of dangerous. So I don't do it. I leave it to my boyfriend to do because I would hurt myself, I guess. I don't trust myself with that. All right. I have 100 legs, but cannot stand. A long neck, but no head. I eat the maid's life. What am I? So if you spill something on your floor, you might have to use this to clean it up. It starts with a B. Also, witches, they ride on one of these. Supposedly. I don't know. I've never seen a witch riding one, but that's how it goes. It's not a mop, but a what? You need it to sweep. You have to use it to sweep something up. So you might use a, yep, you might use a broom. All right. 3 or 4, I can stab through or rule the seas. You know my cousins, what am I? So what? This is a utensil. You might have to use it to eat. Not a spoon, and not a knife, but a what? What's the F? 4 letters. I believe Ariel used one of these in The Little Mermaid to brush her hair. Instead of a hairbrush, she used a what? Yep. It is a fork. All right. Let's see. What is this? Okay. I am strong as 10 men, yet 10 men cannot stand me up. What am I? So simply put, what do we have to drink a lot of? I said this in the beginning. On a hot day, you might have to keep hydrated, so you might need to drink a lot of blank. The ocean contains a lot of it. Our bodies contain a lot of it. It comes out of the faucet, or you could drink it in a bottle. It's what? What is that element? Yep, it is water. I guess because water knocks people down, so people can't stand in it. Stand me up. Okay, that makes sense. Let's see. You can see nothing else when you look in my face. I will look you in the eye, and I will never lie. What am I? So if we're looking in the mirror, maybe you want to do your makeup or check your hair or something like that. You might look in the mirror, make sure everything's okay, and you see your what? It starts with the R. Or if you stare at a pond, you might see this. To the R. I'll give you guys a second to think about it. Yep, you might use it to see your reflection. And I think that's it. That is time. Wow, 30 minutes passed by so quick. Woo. All right, I will come back with next Tuesday with more word games, and Oliver's probably going to be joining us, so that should be interesting. I hope you guys have a lovely day. You have a good week. Stay hydrated, stay indoors, and stay cool, please. I hope you enjoyed playing little word games with me. Thank you very much for tuning in, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!